Hello all, welcome to Daily Public Administration or Daily Pub app. This is an initiative of Civils360 under the guidance of Reno Kurien. And what this program intends to do is that we are going to discuss the important topics that is in current affairs related to public administration, and we will identify the important articles and how it can be connected with the public administration answers, or while you learn with the thinkers, with the previous year questions, and also how it can be applied in the coming examination. On the daily basis, there will be topics. We are coming starting from the Monday session, and on a daily basis, there will be sessions. We will be covering 2 or 3 topics that is very much relevant for current affairs, or which you can relate it to the public administration syllabus on a daily basis. So let's start today's session. Thank you. So let's start today's session. That is, the strategy for this session is that we will identify the daily news article, and we will look into the ideas of relevance, that is public administration relevance, how it is relevant with the public administration syllabus. After that we will analyze the news articles available, and we will look into the previous year questions and how you can apply these content in your answers. We will look into the ideas of previous year questions. This will be our strategy related to daily public administration. So first topic is that the technology is no panacea for custodial death. That is, this article came on Monday, and this is related to the alternative and compassionate policing, the idea of compassionate policing, and directly you can relate it to the law and order administration of paper 2. In paper 2 we have a chapter known as law and order administration, where we will be identifying the law and order issues in law and order, reforms in law and order, and other issues related to the subject as well. So what you are going to do is that you are going to relate the technology in law and order with the various aspects of Indian administration along with the public administration as a subject. We will also look into the various aspects of syllabus. The relevance in syllabus. First of all, we understand that there is a relevance of law and order administration. There are topics in law and order administration that is directly related with the technology, the given article. But along with that, there are 2 other topics that can be related with the article, that is human relations school, how human behavior affects the organizational output, how human behavior affects the organizational output. And similarly, there is an idea known as techniques of administrative improvement, where we will be looking into the e-governance tools, information technology like CPM, PERT, and artificial intelligence, ML, machine learning, etc. in the administrative procedures. So you can add the content of these articles in all these topics. There are no restriction at all. You can directly add these content in your, as an example or as an idea in your answers related to the questions from these topics. And next one, we are looking into the key points that is relevant from the news article. That is, they are mentioning about few techniques: deception detection test, brain fingerprinting system, and also Avatar, the automated virtual agent for truth assessments in real time. These are examples for your law and order administration, how the technology can be utilized in the answers, how it can be utilized in answering questions from the law and order administration. Along with that, you should also understand the relevance of artificial intelligence and machine learning, that is emerging as a tools for interrogation, or how the interrogations can be effectively done with the artificial intelligence and machine learning. Remember, these are all examples. Remember to quote these in your law and order administration. And next comes the idea of limitations. The article itself mentions that technology is not a panacea for your law and order administration, or resolving the issue of custodial deaths. So what you should be doing is that you should be understanding the limitations. For example, because the police personnel are humans from different backgrounds and with different perspectives. This is related to Elton Mayo, that is human behavior directly affect the process of governance. And similarly, you can also quote the ideas of death, that is factual data related to the custodial death. You can quote in the questions related to this. You can mention that around 1800 people have died during the last 2 decades because of the custodial deaths. You can mention that as well. So these are the limitations in application of technology in custodial deaths. And along with that, we should also understand the importance of strategy, how it can be improved, how we can reform the law and order administration, how we can reduce the chances of custodial death. For that, you should have legal enactments, technology. Technology is of course a solution or supporting document, and also accountability and training and community relations. And also there is a concept known as compassionate policing. This should be written in your topics in relation to community policing. That is, along with community policing, there is an idea of compassionate policing where the trust between police and citizens should be improved. This is very much similar to the idea of community policing, and it must be utilized in the answer. So try to add that also in your answers. And where to apply, or which are the contents or the previous year questions that required these kind of ideas. We have police reforms. In 2016 there was a question related to police reforms in India have remained a contentious issue, critically analyzed. Here you have the factual, you need to write the factual content, which we have mentioned that 1727 people have died during the previous 2 decades. And also in the critically analyzed part, we need to mention the solutions, give examples in BFS. You can give BFS, you can give artificial intelligence, you can give machine learning, etc. And also in relation to the police reforms, you should mention the other suggestions given by the articles like legal establishment, etc. And the idea is that along with that you are going to mention about the ICPS, that is Irish Constabulary Policing System, and compare it with the Metropolitan Bobby system. We have mentioned that there is community policing and compassionate policing. This can be related in line with the MBS, Metropolitan Bobby system. You should write and add the ideas related to that. And also coming to the next question, this is the primary idea. Overall framework should be based on your basic content. At the same time, you should also add the ideas similar to this article as well. And next one is the success of e-government projects in most developing countries is stated to be rather low. Assess the reason. Here you are going to mention about the human behavior, that is e-government project. It is a process of rationalization, that is a caged parrot and all. We have already learned about that, and you can mention that the success of e-governance will also be included with the along with the ideas of human behavior, or how the human behavior may negatively affect the ideas of e-government projects. And similarly, again the 2015 question, that is ICT, that is information communication technology, improves the quality of public service delivery but fails to check bribery. So here you are going to mention about the again the human behavior, give the examples of custodial death, and all this can be written in your answer. It is very much important that you change your attitude or change your answers from the paper to GS2. Instead of that, you should be giving ideas in such a way that it is relevant for the public administration. You should be giving those kind of ideas. Remember this while you answer the question. So we are moving to the next topic, next question, that is not only Bengal center of MGNREGS fund to many other states too. This is related to the public fund management system or PFMS. This is very important, and remember that these articles are critical in relation to the financial management of the center and state. So relevance in the subject, we are going to understand the union state financial relation, reforms in financial management, and rural development programs and their various challenges. Okay, so focusing on that, the explanation, what we have discussed in the article, that is government owes, that is union government owes funds to 15 states under the MGNREGA under the data published on Union Rural Development Ministry website. and the fund have not been released, citing the procedural lapses including absence of social audit. These two are very important, that is procedural lapses is there, absence of social audit is there. Mention that, this is very critical in your answer. And the amount, this can be identified, that is center house 130 crore to state, out of which 800 crore is just by way of wages of the workers. Remember that. But these 2 points can be written in your answers. Why the schemes are failing? Why there are procedural lapses, there are absence of social audit in ensuring transparency and all. Next comes, there is an idea known as cooperative federalism. Remember the idea known as federalism, cooperative federalism, that is the delay is causing the principle of, or delay is causing a deterrent, acting as a deterrent to the principle of cooperative federalism. So what should be done? That is timely transfer of funds should be there, real-time information should be there, and funds should be adequately reflected in government accounts, and also there should be activities in such a way that financial resources are utilized, that is there should not be any underutilization or unutilization of funds. So here we are going to look into the ideas of second ARC as well. Remember the ideas of second ARC, that is Controller General of Accounts in consultation with CAG should lay down the principle for implementing system of flow of funds from union ministries to implementing agencies in states. That is second ARC recommends that CGA, Controller General of Accounts in consultation with CAG should lay down the principles for implementing the system of flow of funds, and also the development of a financial information system. This system, that is there should be a financial information system, and this system should also make accessible to the public real-time data. On the basis of that, the government of India has introduced Public Finance Management System or PFMS. This is enacted in 2016, and this should be utilized in fund transfer and all. So remember that, remember the content in relation to the financial management, and if possible connect it with the second ARC. And next one is the basic idea, that is they have mentioned about the capacity building, that is reforms in financial management can only be undertaken if capacity of both the individuals and institutions is improved. This is for your accountability, that is financial management. Financial accountability can be ensured only with the support of individuals as well as institution. And also there is an idea known as integration, that is in a conflict resolution integration should be implemented, that is here is a financial conflicts. These issues should be rectified in platforms like GST Council or Interstate Council or similar council. A joint mechanism should be there. So remember the content. And also in public finance financial management system, understand that it is an online software application developed by Ministry of Finance, and it focusing on tracking the funds released under all plan schemes, how the fund is released, or how it is benefiting, or what are the changes that should be followed upon. It is timely and reliable information, providing inputs to control system, monitoring financial and physical progress, and ensure proper utilization. Or the public financial management system should be utilized while you answer a question in mains examination, that is public administration, related to financial management or union, state or state scheme implementation. In every these things you should be adding public financial management system. And where to apply, finally we are going to look at what kind of questions was there. The main first question is 2006 question, that is main problem of center state relations in India is bottlenecks in fiscal federalism. You can give the facts, you can give the current example, you can give the solution, and also mention the PFMS in it. Similar is the case of 2016, that is introduction of GST no doubt has economic benefits but tend to compromise the state. Here also there are compensation issues. Mention that along with the above content. Along with that, same the question repeated in 2017, that is implementation of GST has changed the situation. Here you can mention the ideas of GST Council as well. So these are the previous year questions that was asked. you have the facts, you have the example, you have the solution for this kind of ideas. Try to add these kind of questions so that your answers will be better and better. So try to remember that, try to remember the idea that your answer should be made effective with the use of current examples and also its application. So that's it. Thank you all. This will be continued on a daily basis. You can watch it on Telegram, and also you can follow our Telegram channel. The link and other ideas will be given in the description. Kindly join our Telegram channel for more idea. This is public administration on a daily basis. That is public administration daily or daily public administration. Thank you.